If you took a late-night cartoon from Adult Swim, infused a hefty dose of American xenophobia and machismo, added a cup and a half of indie rock and metal, and threw in a dash of Einhander, you'd pretty much have the ingredients found in Wide Right Interactive's Freedom Finger. It saw a fair amount of popularity when it was first released on Steam and the Nintendo Switch in September 2019, with its highly offensive, super raunchy humor and Einhander-esque music-driven gameplay. It would also see release to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 in March 2020. But wait, there's more. Enter Super Rare Games. They had bigger plans for the Switch version, with a new physical release of the game, complete with all of the extras and care that make Super Rare's games a great addition to the discerning collector's library. As we saw with Graceful Explosion Machine earlier this year, the quality and care put into packing and shipping Freedom Finger is very evident even at a glance. Bubble-wrapped and shrouded in a heavy-gauge plastic bag, Super Rare's games and their extras have an instant premium feel compared to many other similar releases. Outside of its super premium packing materials though, Freedom Finger is a pretty standard release. So, after very carefully prying away the sticker used to seal the whole package together, it was time to dig in. Freedom Finger's front cover is innocuous enough, with its title logo all chunky and obnoxious while the player's ship flashes a sign for peace. This is perhaps the least vulgar imagery in the entire package. Freedom Finger's PEGI 16 rating can also be found in the bottom left-hand corner opposite the Super Rare logo. The back panel is entirely in English on this release, as Super Rare's games come from Britain, not the EU. However, it does maintain the same overall layout and PEGI descriptors found on all European games. While this was a limited release, there's no indicator of the production numbers on Super Rare's cases, and this game is no exception. Opening the case, we find a small booklet and the Switch game card. While it may seem like an instruction manual at a glance, the booklet included here is actually a small black and white art book filled with all kinds of sketches, concepts, and art pieces from the game. This goes very well with the interior art, basically a full-color mural reminiscent of a board artist's sketchbook. This trove of sketch art really brings the whole package together. Once again, a Super Rare game sticker is included that incorporates key art from Freedom Finger with a matching color scheme. We're not using this one on the old PC, but it would have actually made a real great addition if Graceful Explosion Machine hadn't beaten it to the punch. Finally, we have the always anticipated trading cards, a pack of 3 random cards from a total possible set of 5. There's one in particular we really want from this set, and yes, we got it! As is the case with other Super Rare releases, additional packs can also be purchased in an attempt to complete the set, while they last. Once again, Super Rare Games has provided Switch collectors and shooting game fans another solid package with which to adorn their shelves and pad their libraries. But what about the game itself? Wide Right Interactive.
Woo.
Buffalo Game Space. This is a batshit crazy space shooter. Freedom Finger. Yeah, it's a thing. This is quite the game. It takes a lot of digs at the modern state of the American military and politics. We'll see that in just a second. I've played a bit of this, but we're going to start a fresh game here. We'll go through the first. I guess we'll go through the first boss and a half, maybe 2 bosses. But let's get into it.
I like the drawings that are on the table. Although the table reminds me a lot of shot glass from junior high.
The table reminds me of my desk underneath this 3-foot wide mouse pad.
Does your desk actually look that bad?
It almost looks like that bad, to be honest.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Maybe not as bad, but bad enough.
I just want to point out that I'm the one with the drafting table that should look like that, and it doesn't. My drafting table is almost pristine.
Yeah.
It's got some scratches in it, but
I've done arts and crafts on mine. All right, so let's get into the campaign here. I'm not up on my American politics, being a Canadian. Sorry, not sorry. So. Time out.
Wait, is that supposed to be sriracha?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh my god.
This game says some really overtly racist things. By design, obviously. It's definitely supposed to be tongue-in-cheek, so we can't really take it too seriously.
Gamma Ray, I'm afraid the situation is cold.
Gamma Ray.
Yeah.
Oh!
American research facility on the moon.
Let's turn that off.
Attacked and captured by Chinese terrorists.
This is actually kind of topical because I believe China landed a probe on the far side of the moon for the first time in human history.
Did they really?
They did, yeah. It's on the unlit side of the moon.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Two mission objectives. First, you are to rescue the scientists and civilians being held hostage. Second,
Man, this guy's ship is gross.
confirm whether the enemy has the ability to detonate research facilities.
By the way, check this out. I discovered this. Moving the analog stick moves that little joystick on the bottom, and if you press the buttons go too.
I love that. Little
That's pretty
details
cool.
like that make me happy.
The two abilities are finger and fist. So that's crude, but I appreciate that level of crude humor.
The Eagle Claw's second.
Excellent voice acting in this, by the way. Here we go.
Yeah, like totally. And that's
Here you go. Can you believe I'm a politician? I can't even. Donald Trump. Can you believe? Hopefully not. Hey, don't worry. They dig Obama too. So yeah, everyone gets their time to shine in the quotes. So here's something cool. Well, the soundtrack for one, I'm really concerned about the soundtrack. I don't know if this is going to get hit by Content ID or not.
Oh, we probably will.
There's a good chance. I might be able to fight it because of the critique involved here, but primarily, like, the headliner for the soundtrack here is Aesop Rock. I mean, they do a good job, but one thing that's really cool about this is that everything that's happening right now is happening to the musical cues.
Yes.
So you can see here, like, the planet and those asteroids are just kind of bumping along at the correct tempo. There's a satellite dish just kind of rocking it out there.
The satellite dish.
Look at it go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yes. But here's like there's another stage a little later on too, where like the satellite dish is at rest, and then when the music starts to pick up, then it starts to go. It's pretty great.
It is so good. It is so good.
I do appreciate. Okay, so like the art style, obviously it's a little more crude than we're used to seeing on Bullet Heaven, obviously. But it falls right in line with the kind of stuff that you'd see on like an Adult Swim. So you've got that like watercolor background and the sketched multi-frame shadows on the asteroids and stuff.
Which I do quite like that background there.
Yeah, like it's decent. Like a lot of work went into making this look like you're playing it. It's kind of like a modern Cuphead when you think of it, because unlike Cuphead, which is like a Fleischer kind of thing, this is definitely like an Adult Swim or a Cartoon Network sort of style, with obviously a very mature twist. There's a lot of language and a lot of very risque humor peppered throughout this game. And of course, the fact of the matter is, you're fingering and fisting everything.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. This is another part here where it sort of goes with the music.
I do like that. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like games that have like musical cues. It even allows, like, there you'll find that in some stages too, you can almost, if you know the music, you can almost anticipate what's going to happen in terms of patterns, which is also very cool. It's like an audio telegraph, and like the backgrounds are pretty sweet too, because okay, you can see in the background there's these two like planetoids there, but it's more than just that, because in just a second things are going to get a little on the hairy side for that planet back there.
Oh man.
Oof. Bam.
That's brutal.
Yeah, just a little bit. Look at it go. I have not yet been able to get one of those flying saucers. One of these days. One of these days. Straight through. Look at that. Boof.
Wow.
Ooh, get on over here. Give me that shotgun. Yes. There we go. Oh no, I lost it.
No.
So, as you can tell, there's like a very heavy Einhander vibe when it comes down to grabbing and using enemies' weapons. It's not quite as well. I mean, Einhander was a little restricted when you think of it because there was only like a certain amount of different weapon types. Yeah, stage clear. What up? Got that 800,000 score, the rank S.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Very nice.
I'd buy that for $1. I was under medication when I made the decision to burn the tapes. Sure you did there, Dickie boy. Come on. I believe you. Stage 1, level 1, 2. Here we go. I like the little space debris that you can shoot here. Like there's mattresses and fridges and like cars and stuff. It's kind of floating in space.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if they're worth points or not, but I just wasted them all. Like mattresses. Oh, get over here. Yeah, gimme, gimme. Oh, look at that weapon. Oh, I lost
There's
it
a
though.
bathtub there.
There's a computer. Snacks, like.
And it looks like a ramen
Bam.
bowl. That they
Yoink.
bought. No, something else.
I could have been a ramen bowl, because I mean, think of it, right? Who were you up against? Oh, I should not have done that.
Why did you? Why?
I didn't think they'd close immediately. Okay, I'll get this shield up here. Ooh, give me that, buddy. Ah. Don't like this weapon so much. There's another rocking out dish there.
I love the rocking out dishes. I can't.
The doors as well are timed.
Are there any other games that do stuff like that?
A few. I can't really think of many though. Got this like giant fart gun here. Oh, I can also use the shoulder buttons
Oh.
for punch and grab. I probably wasn't paying attention to the tutorial. Just kind of coasting through space. All sorts of debris. Confirmed it's not worth points. At least I think it is. Oh. Ah, I missed it. Flying saucers. Stage clear.
Colors don't run.
Hey, 500,000. That's not a bad score. Where'd I go? Leaderboard 184. That's not too bad. A zebra does not change its spots, said Al Gore.
What?
Yeah.
No, that can't be true.
These are all real quotes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But
Oh, here it is. Yeah. Watch. Watch the dish. It's coming. Yeah. The fart gun here is pretty good against some of the enemies that are coming up because you can't shoot them with bullets because they shoot back. Like they're completely impervious and they'll just kind of spray you with death. So these eyeballs that are coming up, these things, perfect. It's like tear gas or something like that because they just explode on impact, which is excellent. All right, this section here is a little on the hairy side. I've never gotten through it without losing my weapon. And I appreciate too that the main weapon isn't as weak as a lot of other games would be. So you're not required to always have some other enemy as a weapon. The sound that thing makes is terrifying. A rank. What do we have here? Yeah, number 13. I'll take that.
very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes. And
Continue.
never stop shooting. I mean, I mean, cars have an ABS system, but so do we. Always be shooting.
Dirty dog dicks, what the fuck is that?
Oh my gosh.
See, that's the kind of language.
Just look at the side of that. Those foreign markings. They're clearly Chinese. Blast it to bits.
They're very obviously Russian. Like,
No, that's a Russian.
I said fire!
But Major, that's not a.
Shut your hole! Gamma Ray, this is a direct order. Send that tin can back to the stinking junkyard it crawled out of.
here we go. I'm just gonna punch it. This is the best strategy I think I've come up with here for this one. It shouldn't be very long. Oh yeah, turns out if you do like multiple presses for the punch
Yeah.
or the fist, you
Oh,
can
it
do
is
like a
an uppercut.
combo. Yeah,
Yeah, an uppercut going
combo. Oof. Ah. I'm not being careful. Shoot. Death.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, you're not going to believe. Okay, so I was playing this earlier today. You're not going to believe what happened.
What?
Freaking. What is it? Is it Major Cigar? Yeah. Major Cigar's like, game over. Yeah.
Oh. My god.
Just like a full.
Game over, yeah!
Why?
It was incredible. Like it took
Why?
you were on the phone. It took every ounce of my, like every fiber of my being not to just erupt into raucous laughter.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try this again, this time without fucking up. They're just like throwing everything. I'm pretty sure there's kitchen sinks involved.
Oh.
Everything. Like there's a coffee cup
Oh.
and a cosmonaut.
Oh my god.
Stage clear. Slick Willie.
Was that a president playing a saxophone?
It was. Yes.
Oh my god.
Nice Clinton reference. It's not bad. I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got. We all know how that ended up. There was a point where I tried looking up, like, what word correlates with comrade, but I couldn't find anything in the Russian language that translated over or sounded like comrade at all. It's a little confusing.
I'm the decider, and I decide what is best.
Apparently W said that.
Oh boy.
Also, this music definitely needs to calm down. I promise. It's coming. Wait for it. When it picks up, it's just kind of like, it's a bit much. It's about the most overdriven thing I think I've ever heard. It keeps going too.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Ah, that was very close, but I got out of it alive. Yes. I do like how you get instant feedback on your performance. So there are a lot of artists that have contributed music to this game, which in the end may not make it very streaming friendly. Just a heads up on that. This video here, in fact, will be a litmus test to whether or not we can actually effectively review this on Bullet Heaven. So yeah, fingers crossed on that. I think as long as we're talking over most of it, we'll be good to go. But
Yeah.
but yeah, there's a lot of stuff to to be mindful of with this particular game for sure. Oh, that's rough, but very true.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Damn.
They shall inherit the national debt. Well, yeah, thanks for that, Huber. God damn it.
Hey, not our country.
Well, I mean, it's debatable. There's so much noise in this music. Falcon, Freedom, Punch. All right, here we go. This will be the last boss we take on here, and then we'll call it. Gotta be coming close to defeating it soon. It's flashing red, so that's always a good sign. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Come on.
Wow. Getting a little serious there.
Time to get serious. Yeah, right on. There it is.
Well done.
I couldn't read it in time, but yes.
My jimmies are tingling.
Oh yeah. You don't say. Very good. All right, guys. Yeah. Shades of Einhander. Very crude humor. All kinds of jabs at various policy. And, you know, all-star cast of voice. John DiMaggio's in this, which is pretty cool. Bender, you know. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking for shoot 'em up with some decent mechanics and some just ridiculous humor, you could do worse than Freedom Finger, actually. All of Super Rare Games titles feature the same kind of things that we've seen with Freedom Finger, and also as we saw in Graceful Explosion Machine as well. So in the future, of course, any shooting games that will be coming out from Super Rare Games are probably ones that you're going to want to check out. So check out superraregames.com, and if you're into this kind of type of game, check out Freedom Finger on the Nintendo eShop. Freedom Finger promises a lengthy, raunchy campaign with all kinds of personality, offensive jokes, and loud, brash musical stylings. Of course, for our full analysis, be sure to catch our deep dive review for Freedom Finger on Bullet Heaven. So long as this video passes the copyright litmus test, of course. If not, though, our full thoughts will be available on PressPauseRadio.com at the very least. While the Super Rare release of Freedom Finger is unfortunately sold out as a standalone release, it is currently still obtainable in a couple of Super Rare's bundles. As was the case with Graceful Explosion Machine, Freedom Finger demonstrates the quality and value Super Rare puts into all of its games. You can see what's on tap today at superraregames.com. It's all done now.